now we're selling pipe. Right now we're selling pipe. Right now we're selling pipe.
Welcome back everybody, Platinum VI here. Today is Retro Day, as you can see. Retro hat, retro shirt. Retro Day, which we're making today, Retro Soup Day. So we're gonna make some soup today. I'm gonna show you how I do mine. So let's get started with that. So what I first do, I'm gonna make a soup with some chicken wings. These are already seasoned. Now we're gonna just cut them up in pieces. Alright. So we're separating the flats from the drum, from the wing. That's what we can do first. Let's separate them. So we just put them here, slap them, cut them. Cut up to go. So all we do now, we will take this, put it in the pot to get ready. So we get all part, transfer the chicken in there. Next step, since we have that done, get a next cutting mat, and we can cut up all the vegetables and put it in the pot as well. First thing we do, we cut up the onion. Alright? One whole onion goes in the pot. Yes, people. When you're messing with chicken, as you see, I switch my cutting board. I don't mix stuff like that. Everything have its own usage, so I switch the cutting board. One whole onion in the pot. One whole bell pepper. Got the insides. Inside cut. Chop it up. One green pepper, all chopped up in the pot. This one I'm gonna cheat with the garlic. I don't like garlic to be cutting up like that, so I'm gonna use the one already cut, the minced garlic. 2 teaspoons of garlic in the pot. We're gonna add some thyme to the pot. I'm gonna add some bay leaves. Alright, some bay leaves to the pot. And add some black pepper. Some parsley. Two cubes of caldo de pollo. 2 cubes of this. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of tomato bouillon. Well, we're gonna do 4. 4 teaspoons, which equal to 2 tablespoons. Now we have everything in the pot. We'll give it a little stir. Mix all that in even more with the stir. Show y'all how that looks. This is how it looks. That's how the stir is. Next, we're gonna use some chicken broth on top of that. Uh-oh. This chicken broth, stir it in a little bit, and add some water to it. Alright, you can see that's how it looks. This is everything mixed in now with the chicken broth. So all we can do is transfer it over to the stove. We can transfer it to the stove and let it get to a boil. Alright, so we already got the chicken on the stove. Everything is prepped on that side. So we'll start in the second section now. Potatoes. These here we call sweet potato, but these are a different breed of sweet potatoes. These one here is more of a greenish gray color. The Mexicans call it bonita. Everywhere else call it different names, but we call these back home sweet potatoes. So we're gonna cut these up as well. And we're gonna start prepping these for the soup. Alright, so we'll start cleaning these potatoes up, shredding them off, getting them ready for the pot. Alright. We are finished with the regular potato. Now we're going to do with the sweet potato or the bonita. We can get these all started. I'm going to need my big boy knife on this one. What we're going to do, we just skin this and then cut it up. Alright, next thing, we're going to cut up some cabbage for the soup. Rub that down. Move them aside in the bowl. This done. Now we're going to do some kale. And then we'll just take the bunch, cut the head off. Some people like the stem, some people don't, but most likely I peel the vein off. Sometimes the vein can give you a little bitter taste to your food. So I just normally just rip the vein out, get rid of it. Once you do that, you can just chop it up once you're done. Don't take that long to devein it, just a couple seconds. Pull the leaves. And just cut it up in sections. Depends on how big you want it. And that should be it right there for that. And just put it in the same bowl with the cabbage. If many of you are asking questions, yes, I changed my gloves when I did the chicken. These are different gloves. chicken just about finished, almost finished cooking. So now we're gonna add the potatoes and the sweet potatoes to the pot. And have those go on. Add those in and let them cook in as well. Chicken is about halfway done. So you just add them in, stir it around, and we can cover it back. Just leave it there for now. Alright, so everything is in the pot going. So next step, we're gonna make some dumplings to go with it. Everything's gonna be combined in soup as one. So we're about to get ready to make the dumplings. First thing we're gonna do, add some flour to the bowl. Some cornmeal. This is optional, not everybody make theirs this way, but this is the way I make mine with cornmeal. To drop a pinch of salt, not much, pinch of salt. And mix that all up. Some more flour to it to get it taken up. So you just add some water. And you mix it in. Mix it in until it starts to turn like a paste type of way. As you can see how it's coming. Once we get to a certain texture, we're gonna knead it with our hands. See that? Just to the texture. We're just gonna knead it. We add a little bit more flour, a little bit too wet. Alright. What we're gonna do, we just combine it now. And we're gonna knead the dough. Kneading, you're just rolling it and folding it. That's how you knead the dough. See? When you're kneading it, it's gonna come out like that, like a consistency like that. But this is not finished. You have to keep rolling it, and everything is well mixed in. If you're old school, you know what I'm talking about. Roll that dough, knead that dough. Once you're finished, I like rolling mine in the ball. Once I'm finished kneading it, and then setting it in there, and then cover it up for about 20-30 minutes and leave it setting so that everything can settle in and be ready to go. So the dough is finished right here. So the next step is we'll go back and check the pot, see how far along the potatoes are, and then we can go from there. Alright, so I'm here checking the pot. Potatoes are almost cooked through all the way, so we're about to go put the other stuff in there. Cabbage, kale, we'll add those to the pot now. So we got the cabbage and kale in here. Those shouldn't take too long to cook. And everything should be finished at the same time in the boiling process. Chicken is almost done. The potatoes are almost done. Don't take too long to cook the kale and cabbage and soup. Again, let that go and cover it back. Just wait a couple more minutes. Well, alright people, the soup is bubbling. Time to drop the dumplings into the soup. It's the last thing to do. Get everything combined together. So we're gonna get it done right now. We're gonna do it with the ball. Just piece it up. Just roll some little balls in between. Don't gotta be. Whoa. Turn that up. You just roll some little balls. Drop them in the pot. Okay? That's all we're gonna do. Make some tiny dumplings. You don't need them to be too big for this one. Also, you can flatten them out if you want to. Like that. Drop it in the pot. Whichever shape you want, you can do it. Roll them in a cylinder type of way, drop it in the pot. Dumpling is dumpling, don't matter how it looks, how you do it. and hydrate. Got it? Yeah. That's my homemade chicken soup. Try it out if you like. I got the recipe. Email me. Hit me up if you need it. Platinum VI.